Hello students, I am Amol Joshi. I explaining you a fixed exchange rate. And what is meant by fixed exchange rate? A fixed exchange rate is when a country ties the value of its currency to the some other widely used commodity or currency. The dollar is used for most transactions in the international trade. Today, most fixed exchange rates are pegged to the US dollar. Countries also fix their currencies to that of their most frequent trading partners. In all in all over the world, mostly the fixed rate is with depend on mostly US dollar. So this is a brief introduction. A fixed exchange rate tells you that you can always exchange your money in one currency for the same amount of another currency. It allows you to determine how much of one currency you can trade for another. Okay, so how the example is work along with this. If you go to Saudi Arabia, you always know a dollar will buy you 3.7 Saudi riyals. Since the dollar's exchange rate in reals is fixed, Saudi Arabia did that because its primary export oil is priced in US dollars. All oil contracts and most commodities contracts around the world are written and executed in dollar, as I say at the starting of this lecture. So there are various types of fixed exchange rate. First is the gold standard. Under the gold standard, a country government declares that it will exchange its currency for a certain weight in gold. In a pure gold standard, a country's government declares that it will freely exchange currency for actual gold at the designated exchange rate. This rule of exchange allows anyone to enter the central bank and exchange coins or currency for pure gold or vice versa. Okay. Next one is second number is a price specific flow mechanism. In automatic adjustment mechanism, under the gold standard is price specific flow mechanism, which operates so as to correct any balance of payment disequilibrium and adjust to shocks or changes. This mechanism was originally introduced by Richard St. Cantillon and later discussed by David Hume. The assumptions of this mechanism are the first, the price are flexible. The price are flexible. Second, all transactions take place in a gold. There is fixed supply of gold in the world. Number next four number gold coins are minted at a fixed parity in each country. Next number fifth, there are no banks and no capital flows. And next number is third number reserve currency standard. In a reserve currency system, the currency of another country performs the functions that gold has in a gold standard. A country fixes its own currency value to a unit another country's currency. Generally, a currency is prominently used in international transactions or is the currency of a major trading partner. And next number last is gold exchange standard. The fixed exchange rate system set up after World War II was a gold exchange standard, as was the system was prevailed between 1920 and early 1930s. A gold exchange standard is a mixture of reserve currency standard and gold standard. The characteristics of it is gold exchange standard method is all non-reserve countries agree to fix their exchange rates to the chosen reserve at some announced rate and hold a stock of reserve currency assets. And another characteristics is the reserve currency country fixes its currency value to a fixed weight in a gold and agrees to exchange on demand its own currency for gold with other central banks within the system upon demand. Okay, so another part is the advantages and disadvantages of a fixed exchange is the advantages is first is avoids currency fluctuation, second encourages firms to the invest, next number third is incentive to keep inflation low. And next, number 4 is avoids devaluation. And here with the disadvantages, conflict with other. First is conflict with other macro objectives. Macro means it is a whole objectives. Second number, less flexibility. Third number, current account imbalance. And next, number fourth is may require higher interest rate. If any doubts, please contact me. Okay, thank you.